Hello everybody and welcome to episode number 23 of Monday Night Raw here on Universe Mode. And we are kicking things off as always with the 24/7 Championship. Who will answer the call this week? It's going to be very interesting. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, what the hell? It's the Gorillas of Destiny, as it appears that Tangaloa of the Gorillas of Destiny is going to be challenging the brand new 24/7 champion Shawn Spears for the 24/7 championship to kick off Monday Night Raw. And we haven't seen a whole lot of the Gorillas of Destiny ever since they failed to win the Raw Tag Team titles at Night of Champions, as Tangaloa of the Gorillas of Destiny, the infamous Tangaloa, looks to take on that man, the new 24/7 champion Shawn Spears for the 24/7 championship. Of course, Shawn Spears used to be a member of the Monday Night Raw roster. Of course, Shawn Spears would eventually get traded to SmackDown in the Universe Mode Draft. It was this past week on SmackDown where Shawn Spears defeated Santos Escobar to hold that 24/7 championship. This is Shawn Spears' first defense of the 24/7 championship. Could very well be his only defense of that championship. Shawn Spears' first title reign in his Universe Mode career. Could it come to an end to kick off episode 23 of Monday Night Raw here on Universe Mode, as the man formerly known as Ty Dillinger will defend against Tangaloa of the Gorillas of Destiny.
Introducing the challenger from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 236 pounds,
Will Tangaloa win his first piece of championship gold? Shawn Spears looking down at that championship that is currently in his possession. What a way to kick off Monday Night Raw, our first of two championship matches to kick off the night, because we have been told that the United States champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, will put his United States championship on the line in another open challenge. Of course, right now, though, it is for the 24/7 championship. Tangaloa the challenger, Shawn Spears the champion. Here we go. Of course, we're going to have three more Money in the Bank qualifying matches. Two for the women, only one for the men. And the build up to the second annual Money in the Bank pay-per-view. We're also going to see the two men who qualified last week, AJ Styles and MJF, once again going one-on-one in competition. We're going to see a Texas death match. These two old rivals who suffered in a backstage attack last week, CM Punk and Kenny Omega, will meet in a Texas death match in our main event. The undisputed Universal Champion Seth Rollins will have to find two partners to team up to take on the brand new Blackpool Combat Club, Jon Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, and the Bastard Pack. But right now, Shawn Spears is in control of this championship defense, and a nice moonsault on Tangaloa. Tangaloa is going to need a little bit of a miracle if he wants to win this matchup here tonight. Was almost it right then and there, but Shawn Spears now into a punt kick. Tangaloa is getting completely decimated here. Ooh, went for a kick. Tangaloa able to avoid. And a lot of people think that the Gorillas of Destiny, ever since The Rock really took his leave of absence from WWE, that the Gorillas of Destiny have really struggled to find their identity. Ooh, went for a knee. Shawn Spears able to avoid into a disaster kick. Shades of his former friend, Cody Rhodes. Oh, look at this, into the elbows. And this could be it. Tangaloa in position, into the feast your eyes. That could be it. Count to 100 as Shawn Spears retains the 24/7 championship.
Here is your winner, and still the 24/7 champion, Perfect 10,
Shawn Spears making easy work of Tangaloa in this 24/7 championship defense, as Shawn Spears is successful in that defense and is still the 24/7 champion. What is going to be the future of Shawn Spears' championship reign here on Universe Mode? What a win for Shawn Spears to kick off episode 23 of Monday Night Raw. Well, Shawn Spears is still 24/7 champion, but it is now time for one-on-one competition, as here comes one of the men who is qualified for the second annual Men's Money in the Bank ladder match, the former WWE champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles is here. AJ Styles, who won his fatal four-way match to advance. AJ Styles defeated Ilya Dragunov, Gunther, and Bray Wyatt in a fatal four-way match to advance to the Men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Tonight, AJ Styles will take on a man he has faced in the past for the United States Championship in the past, the former champion MJF, who is also going to meet Styles in that Men's Money in the Bank ladder match. We have also found out last week that Mark Briscoe and Dragon Lee of SmackDown have also qualified for the Money in the Bank ladder match, as AJ Styles waiting in the ring, as here comes a man who has had AJ Styles' number in all the times that these two have gone one-on-one or have met in multi-man matches, MJF. MJF, of course, former United States champion, former AEW world champion. Recently, MJF failed to become a two-time United States champion here on Universe Mode. MJF moving on that and hoping to climb to the main event scene here on Monday Night Raw, here in Universe Mode in general, looking to become Mr. Money in the Bank. MJF defeated Finn Balor, Adam, and Drew McIntyre. Three of the very best that Monday Night Raw has to offer. MJF, this young man, is reaching to such big heights already in his Universe Mode career. It's very impressive to see as MJF now goes one-on-one with AJ Styles. Could we very well be seeing the next Money in the Bank contract holder in MJF? That would be very, very intriguing to see what MJF does with that briefcase. As here we go, AJ Styles, MJF one-on-one once again here on Monday Night Raw. And that match between MJF and AJ Styles happened at WrestleMania Raw, where MJF defended successfully the United States Championship against AJ Styles. Now these two find their paths crossing once again, as MJF appears to be in control in the early going. Drop down, leapfrog into a knee right to the gut, and MJF a little bit of a change of attitude as well, a little bit more of a killer instinct. Back in the day, he was just a very humble competitor, very fighting champion, but MJF has gotten bitter ever since Cody Rhodes defeated MJF to become United States champion. MJF has just been absolutely demented and wants to take his anger and his frustrations out on everybody. AJ Styles has not found an opening yet in this matchup. It has been all MJF basically since the opening bell. That is why MJF has had so much success here in Universe Mode, and why he continues to get such big opportunities. But Styles, into an enziguri right to the face. And now AJ looking to get some momentum going his way. Going for the neck breaker. MJF, however, able to counter into one of his own. MJF can be a big technical competitor as well, as Styles looks like he's going to retreat to the apron. Styles able to counter, keeping the match inside the ring where it matters. Shot right to the leg. AJ Styles almost like he's playing dirty. And a leg drop right onto the ropes as well. But MJF got right back up from that. Styles, though, into a crossface middle of the ring, keeping the pace slow. Knows how agile MJF can become. Speaking of, into the leg lock. Styles a long way away from the ropes. But look at these strikes by Styles, able to get out of that hold. You see him still favoring his leg, though, into a forearm. You know that these two are fighting for momentum. One of these two men could very well walk out of Money in the Bank in London, England, as Mr. Money in the Bank, and get a guaranteed World Championship opportunity anytime, any place within the next year. Also, any champion as well. That is a huge opportunity for both of these men. And Styles into the calf crusher, but the ropes. Referee John Cone doing a good job. MJF's feet were on the ropes. Good enziguri there by AJ Styles, keeping MJF grounded. And now Styles gonna go for the Ushigoroshi right to the back of the neck. This could be it. AJ Styles for the victory. Kick out at 2 by Max. But AJ Styles saying, screw this. This match is over. Here we go. Into a pop-up Styles clash to MJF. Shoulders are down, middle of the ring. Max kicks out at 2. MJF was able to get out of that Styles clash before it was too late. Here comes AJ, though, taking him down. You hear the Fight Forever chants by the Monday Night Raw fans in attendance. AJ, bashing Max right to the outside of the ring. You see Max in agony there. AJ, 20-year plus veteran, has one of the greatest wrestling careers in history. Held championships nearly every promotion he has ever worked for, including in Universe Mode. Very early days in Universe Mode as a former undisputed WWE champion. AJ hasn't had a whole lot of success ever since then. AJ hoping maybe winning the Money in the Bank briefcase can really wake some fans' eyes and really prove that he still has what it takes to have another title run in him. AJ shoving Maxwell out of the way. And AJ again just going to go for that crossface. Max in agony as AJ's been in control for a lot of this match as well, as now MJF looking to get back in this thing. Into a neckbreaker, connects. And now MJF into the muscle buster suplex with a bridge. Shoulders are down and a kick out. AJ now onto the ropes. MJF though sending Styles over the top rope. And now this could be where MJF rolls. MJF. Oh, wait a minute. Styles, though. Oh, bashing MJF on the apron. Hardest part of the ring. You do not want to get bashed on there. Oh, and now sending him right into the barricade. And AJ Styles now celebrating, taunting with the fans. MJF, though, into a DDT onto the floor. Count of 6 by the referee. MJF does not want to count out. He's going back inside the ring and lying in wait, waiting for AJ to get back in the ring, and he does. This match continues here on Monday Night Raw. Oh, what a match between these two men. It's almost like AJ Styles has learned from his last encounter with MJF what it takes to beat him. And AJ Styles could be looking for a second Styles clash. Can he hit it? Has him in position. Into the Styles clash again. Shoulders are down, middle of the ring. AJ Styles defeats MJF here tonight, and that has given AJ a huge amount of momentum heading into... What the hell is this? Oh, what the hell? That's Wardlow. Wardlow, the former hardcore champion. Wardlow with a chokeslam to AJ Styles. Wardlow, Wardlow, the former world champion, the former hardcore champion, hitting a chokeslam on AJ Styles after the match. We know that Wardlow has started to get back on the good graces of MJF in recent weeks, as it looks like Wardlow, out of frustration that his buddy MJF just lost to AJ Styles, hitting a chokeslam on the Phenomenal One. What the hell was Mr. Mayhem doing here? Well, either way, AJ Styles defeating MJF. Hopefully we get some reasons as to why Wardlow just came out here and attacked AJ Styles. Hopefully we get that within the next week or so. But what a win for AJ Styles here on Monday Night Raw. Well, hopefully we get some reasoning as to why Wardlow just decided to attack AJ Styles. But either way, we are here for our first of 3 Money in the Bank qualifying matches here tonight. As here comes Roxanne Perez.
Fatal 4-way
Roxanne Perez, the first ever SmackDown Women's Champion in Universe Mode history, who was brought to Monday Night the Money in the Bank ladder match. Roxanne Perez, one of the most talented women in all of Universe right now. Roxanne Perez hoping to get another reign as a women's champion. But if she wants a chance at that, she has to win this qualifying match here tonight. As here comes a former AEW TBS champion, Bianca Belair, who was brought to Monday Night Raw after AEW's cancellation. We haven't seen a whole lot of Bianca Belair here in Universe Mode. Bianca Belair hoping maybe if she wins that Money in the Bank ladder match, she can get a lot more opportunities here in the Raw. Bianca Belair, of course, very agile, very powerful. She has all the tools to be a women's champion here in Universe Mode, but she has to win this fatal four-way match if she wants. Carmella and Perks of Being Live and Tegan Knox. Oh, here comes a woman who was in last year's Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Raquel Rodriguez is back. No pun intended.
From Rio Grande Valley, Texas,
Raquel Rodriguez, back when she was on SmackDown, was in last year's Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Now she is here on Monday Night Raw looking to do the same thing. And Raquel Rodriguez, a lot of people can consider, could be a heavy favorite in this matchup due to her size and due to her power. Raquel Rodriguez, could you imagine seeing her with that briefcase and maybe sooner rather than later the Raw or SmackDown Women's Championship? That's right, you could cash in on any champion you want. So here we go. Perez, Belair, Sky, or Rodriguez. Which one of these four women will be the fourth to qualify for the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match? We are going to find out right now. Of course, first woman who gains pinfall or submission will go to Money in the Bank in London, England. Here we go. Io Sky and Roxanne Perez will tangle to start off the match. Bianca Belair and Raquel Rodriguez targeting each other. Look at this. Io Sky bringing Rodriguez and Perez both in the corner, but Io now focusing her attention on Bianca Belair. And now Roxanne into a nice neck breaker to Raquel and Io Sky. Ooh. Look at Perez though. Ooh, into a wicked Russian leg sweep. Of course, growing up, Roxanne Perez idled CM Punk back in the day. Of course, CM Punk will be in action later on tonight against Kenny Omega in a Texas death match. Bianca, though. Oh, look at this. Almost a little bit of an abominable stretch. Both ladies actually attempting stretch submissions. That's very interesting. But now Io Sky into a double stomp right there to Raquel. Looked like Roxanne was attempting a super kick of sorts. Ooh, great agility there by Roxanne. Bianca, though, fall away slam to Io Sky. And now Raquel Shoulder Perez into a reverse neck breaker. But Bianca Belair with a sledgehammer right to the big woman. Anything you need to go to one of the biggest pay-per-views of the year, Bianca knows that this is a huge opportunity for her. She was the final TBS champion in Universe Mode before AEW had its unfortunate cancellation. Bianca wants nothing more than to hold gold again in her Universe Mode career, and a nice shooting star there. That's the agility that we are talking about. That is why Bianca Belair calls herself the EST. She believes she is the best at everything, and she's looking to prove that here tonight in this Fatal 4-Way. And now with the kendo stick to Raquel Rodriguez. Look at this. Meanwhile, Io Sky and Roxanne Perez continuing to beat the hell out of each other. Oh, look at this. KOD by Bianca into the cover, but Io Sky getting back inside the ring. Saving the matchup. But now Raquel has Io on her shoulders and taking her down into the turnbuckles. Because now it's Belair and Perez doing battle. Raquel trying to get in control of the matchup at Io. Look at this. Io Sky into the Code of Silence. Oh, Raquel could tap. Raquel could tap, but Roxanne at the last possible moment able to get out of it. Remember, it was a Fatal 4-Way match where Roxanne Perez won her first SmackDown Women's Championship in the early days of Universe Mode. Oh, big elbow by Rodriguez. And Roxanne now uppercut to Io Sky. Roxanne feeling fired up, but look at Bianca Belair now in control of Raquel in the corner, taking her down. We're right back to where we started with Bianca and Raquel in the ring. Roxanne and Io on the outside. Look like Roxanne has a kendo stick. Meanwhile, Raquel retreating to the apron. Oh, taking Raquel Rodriguez down. Nice bulldog there by Perez. Looks like all four women are going to do battle outside the ring. Oh, bashing Io on the apron. Looks like Roxanne attempting a I'm gonna get the free cam in here just so we could see what's going on. Oh my goodness. And now also Raquel Rodriguez and Io Sky. Raquel's waiting. Look at this. Oh no, I missed a suicide dive. Looks like there's no... Wait a minute. Raquel in the ring. Getting a kendo stick. And now looking to beat the hell out of a downed Io Sky. Meanwhile, Roxanne and Bianca far side of your screen. Ooh. Nice neck breaker as well, but remember, you have to win the match by pinfall or submission inside the ring. But these four women just want to beat the holy hell out of each other. Ooh, Bianca throwing a kendo stick right into the face of Roxanne Perez, and now try to go for the glam slam. To happen inside the ring. Is now Io Sky gonna throw Bianca? Oh, wait a minute. Is now Raquel brought back inside the ring. Meanwhile, Roxanne in the pop rocks to Io Sky. Raquel saying, come on, who wants some? Roxanne was trying to hit Bianca with a baseball bat, seems. Bianca into a power bomb. And now Bianca saying, I want some. That's a bad idea. Raquel immediately into a Tejana bomb. Here's the cover, stacks her up, no one else realizes. And a kick out by Belair at the last minute. Raquel almost made it. Big knee. Now Roxanne into the pop rocks to Io Sky. This could be it. Roxanne Perez. No. You have got to be kidding me. Now chop block there by Raquel Rodriguez. Clothesline. And another one. It's almost like getting hit by a Mack truck. Big Luthez press there by Perez, and Raquel went for another cover. Perez was able to get out of it, or at least break it up. Look at this now. Raquel Rodriguez and Bianca Belair into a double Russian leg sweep. And a big boot for her troubles. And Roxanne into a suicide dive to Raquel. And we are right back to all four ladies being outside the ring. Oh, Perez though with a baseball bat smashing it over the body of Bianca Belair. These ladies need to get in the ring, otherwise Bianca an opportunity. Into the glam slam connects. Bianca Belair into the cover. Hook of the leg. Can she do it? No. Io kicks out at the last possible moment. Now Roxanne is back in the ring. So's Raquel. Bianca Belair now. Wait a minute. No. Raquel able to get out of it. Io now. Nice drop toe hold. And Raquel now. Into the powerbomb again. Here we go. Everyone else is down. Stacks are up. Raquel Rodriguez is going to Money in the Bank yet again for the second year in a row. Well, we know that Raquel's former friend Liv Morgan is in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Raquel Rodriguez is going to join her. Raquel Rodriguez becomes the fourth woman here in Universe Mode to qualify for the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. What a win for Raquel Rodriguez. Can we be looking at the second ever Miss Money in the Bank here in Universe Mode? What a win for Raquel Rodriguez here on Monday Night Raw. Well, we just finished a women's Money in the Bank qualifying match. Now we go on to the men's, as who is going to be the 5th man to qualify for Money in the Bank.
Making his way to the ring from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds.
Braun Breaker, of course, a former United States champion in Universe Mode, former tag team champion as well. Braun Breaker with a very extensive Universe Mode resume, even took on Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. But Braun Breaker hoping to get to that main event status that he has dreamed of. Braun Breaker has what it takes to be a future world champion, but to get one step closer to that goal, Braun Breaker needs to win the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. But it's going to be quite challenging because there's 3 other men who would love to go to that match. Of course, we know 4 names already: MJF, AJ Styles, Mark Briscoe, and Dragon Lee. Could Braun Breaker be the 5th name on that list? But here we go, representing the Elite.
Representing the club from Virginia, weighing in at 215 pounds,
Hangman Adam Page, who was a part of last year's Money in the Bank ladder match back when he was a part of SmackDown. Adam Page had a little bit of a career fall off in the later stages of his SmackDown run, but when he came to Monday Night Raw after this year's draft, he joined Kenny Omega and Jack Perry to form the Elite. And Hangman Adam Page multiple times has tried challenging for the tag team titles and failed. Hangman Adam Page probably hoping he can win the undisputed WWE Championship or that World Heavyweight Championship that he has chased for so long. As now it is time for a man that we haven't seen in quite some time here on Universe Mode to make his way to the ring, representing the House of Black, the leader, Malachi Black, making his way to the ring.
Netherlands, weighing in at 215 pounds,
Malachi Black, who could forget when he was a part of Friday Night SmackDown in his own right. He also made SmackDown a living hell. He's been in rivalries with the very best, including Andrade El Idolo and the current WWE United Kingdom champion Randy Orton. However, Malachi Black has still yet to become a champion in his illustrious Universe Mode career. Malachi Black hoping maybe if he goes to Money in the Bank, he could very well get that World Championship reign he has chased, and looking to make the era of Black be a reality. Malachi Black, one of the greatest strikers in all of Universe Mode. Can this man finally get a big break? But here comes a man who's also been predominantly in tag team action, also with a huge family legacy.
representing the Bloodline from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 250 pounds, Solo Sikoa.
The last time we've seen the enforcer of the Bloodline, Solo Sikoa, he and his brother Jimmy Uso at Night of Champions tried to become the Raw Tag Team Champions. However, they failed in that attempt. Solo Sikoa now looking to possibly go to the Money in the Bank ladder match and bring the undisputed WWE title back to the Bloodline, or stick a knife in the back of the current World Heavyweight Champion Roman Reigns and bring home that championship. So here we go. Braun Breaker, Hangman Adam Page, Malachi Black, or Solo Sikoa. Which one of these four men are going to Money in the Bank? We are going to find out right now. Of course, a lot like the women's match we saw moments ago. Braun Breaker just clotheslined the referee, John Cone. I should say SmackDown's own currently, Shinsuke Nakamura. Back when he was on Monday Night Raw, he won last year's match. He went in to cash in successfully on Jon Moxley to win the undisputed WWE Championship. Nakamura would only hold that title for 48 hours. Hopefully, whoever wins this year's match could get a little bit more luck than that. Oh, Malachi went for a knee strike, didn't really work. Hangman Adam Page and Braun Breaker meeting in the ring for the first time ever. Solo Sikoa, though, the enforcer, could very well be a dark horse pick to win this match. Malachi with a nice knee there. A lot of history between Hangman Page and Malachi Black on their days on SmackDown together. Now find themselves Braun Breaker breaking that up. Of course, last year at Money in the Bank, Braun Breaker was the championship. Solo Sikoa with a Samoan drop. Of course, Solo and Braun, a lot of history from earlier this year when Cody Rhodes and Braun Breaker took on the Bloodlines. Solo Sikoa and Bronson Reed for the Raw Tag Team titles. Solo clearly looking to reignite that rivalry. Big knee there. Oh, big boot by Hangman. And Malachi tried to introduce the kendo stick. Hangman is on a barrage here. Look at Hangman Adam Page even stopping a sledgehammer attack from Breaker. Hangman Adam Page, could he be the one to qualify? No, Solo looking to stop that momentum. Taking Hangman down. Bicycle knee there by Malachi Black. Big headbutt by Solo. Went for the spinning kick. Breaker able to avoid it. These two men staring each other down. Spinning Solo. And oh, Solo looked like he was going for a Samoan spike. Malachi into a suplex to the street champ. And this is the striking game we're talking about from Malachi Black that has earned him so much success. Breaker, though, oh, with a throw and a spinning kick by Sikoa. Hangman Page, though, hitting some strikes. Malachi with a knee from behind. These four men want to win. This is a very big opportunity for all four of these men to break out in a main event prowess. Main event prowess that neither one of these four men have really seen. The only one who's really had anything close to that is, well, Braun Breaker. And Malachi Black trapping Braun Breaker on top of that announce table. It's momentarily now a triple threat match. Malachi with a nice suplex there. Solo though, going for the Samoan spike. Malachi says no. But Solo still on the prowl into a big Samoan drop. Breaker trying to get back in the fold. Hangman powerbomb. And now Hangman Adam Page of the Elite going to the top. Locked and loaded. Target acquired. Oh, going for the crossbody. And Braun just takes him down. Braun Breaker, a huge force to be reckoned with. Taking Page down. Meanwhile, Solo taking down Malachi. Oh, Solo trying to go for a bear hug. Breaker says no. Hangman bringing Solo to the corner. Suplex by Black on Braun Breaker. Very fast-paced in this fatal four-way match. Malachi Black now throwing Breaker to the outside. And it looks like Malachi Black's going to be looking to fly, taking Breaker down. Meanwhile, inside the ring, it is Hangman Adam Page and Solo Sikoa. Hangman Page has Sikoa where he wants him. Into the buckshot lariat. No, that was nowhere near where Solo was. Trying to go for the buckshot lariat. I mean, if Hangman would have connected that, surely Hangman would have won the match. Solo, though. Oh, I think Malachi hit the blue mist on Braun Breaker. Meanwhile, Solo Sikoa with a cover. No one doesn't realize it in the kick out. Meanwhile, Malachi was trying to go for a big move there, and Braun Breaker saying, no, I want to go back in the ring. Especially Malachi Black with his amazing striking ability, sending Hangman over to the steel steps. Last time we saw Malachi on Monday Night Raw, he and Buddy Matthews of the House of Black failed to defeat the Young Bucks to win the Raw Tag titles. Oh, Hangman with a lariat to Solo on the outside. Meanwhile, Braun Breaker bringing Malachi back inside the ring. But none of the other three opponents have any intentions of getting back in the ring. Oh, wait a minute. No, Braun. Into the power slam. Here's the cover. Will Braun Breaker be ending the Money in the Bank? No, almost. And I could tell Braun Breaker is going to be very pissed about that. He has Solo in position, takes him down. And now the man from the legend, Flash, failed to connect. Oh, Solo tried to finish Breaker off. Malachi making his way back inside the ring. And Solo Sikoa saying, fine, you'll do. Solo now just looking to torture Malachi Black. Meanwhile, Hangman was waiting from behind. Powerbomb, but Breaker with a steel chair. Right across the dome of Hangman Page. And now to Malachi. Oh, but Solo. Wait a minute. Solo Sikoa and a Samoan spike. Solo Sikoa in the cover. Hook of the leg. Solo Sikoa's going to Money in the Bank. You have got to be kidding me.
Here is your winner, Solo Sikoa!
Solo Sikoa has become the 5th man in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. This could be a very big opportunity for this young man, Solo Sikoa. And I'll bet you if I'm Jimmy Uso or even Roman Reigns, I'm grinning from ear to ear. Solo Sikoa has one step closer to main event prowess. As Solo Sikoa could we be looking at our next Mr. Money in the Bank? Solo Sikoa is heading to Money in the Bank. But ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a Texas death match. As here comes a man who is far too familiar with the Extreme. A former member of ECW, CM Punk, is making his way to the ring ahead of Money in the Bank, where he has an opportunity once again to become WWE UK Champion, as it was made official that Randy Orton will defend the UK Championship against CM Punk and Kenny Omega in a triple threat match.
Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds.
That's right, at Money in the Bank, Randy Orton will take on both CM Punk and Kenny Omega, two men who have been at each other's throats, hoping and praying for another opportunity at the Viper. Randy Orton, the fighting champion that he is, saying, "I'll take you on both." However, CM Punk and Kenny Omega, both still with very severe personal issues against each other, resulting in a backstage brawl between these two last week, which is why this week this match has been made official. CM Punk, Kenny Omega one-on-one in a Texas death match. Only the second Texas death match in Universe Mode history. It is only fitting that these two men will do battle. Oh, here we go. Here comes Kenny Omega.
Accompanied by Jack Perry, representing the club from North Carolina, weighing in at 218 pounds, Kenny Omega.
Of course, Kenny Omega, accompanied by the scapegoat, Jungle Boy Jack Perry, another man that CM Punk doesn't really like very much. Kenny Omega looking to earn more momentum. Kenny Omega, unlike CM Punk, a former UK champion here in Universe Mode. Kenny Omega, Money in the Bank, looking to become a two-time UK champion. Jungle Boy here for moral support, as here we go. You hear the CM Punk chants echo throughout the arena, clearly favoring Punk in this match. Texas death match. Of course, the first ever Texas death match in Universe Mode history was at WrestleMania earlier this year between Cody Rhodes and Braun Breaker. And I think Kenny Omega was already bleeding from that drop kick that CM Punk connected right as the match began, and Kenny Omega with a DDT to CM Punk. Remember, no countouts, no disqualifications, anything goes. And Omega immediately with a steel chair in hand, bashing it over the back of CM Punk. Kenny Omega, who's been very frustrated with Fragile Phil, and now CM Punk with a nice neck breaker. CM Punk, who's been chasing championships for most of this year, unfortunately has not been successful in any of his attempts. But now Kenny Omega is now in control of CM Punk for the early going. Now has a sleeper hold in on Philly Phil. CM Punk, though, is able to get out of it for the time being. And now a springboard clothesline connects Jack Perry of the Elite. Very good look of the action. Of course, Hangman Adam Page of the Elite, we saw moments ago, failed to qualify for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. That match was won by Solo Sikoa. Now CM Punk. Oh, look at this. Jack Perry introducing a table inside the ring. Here's the cover, though, by CM Punk, and a kick out by Omega. Jack Perry bringing out a table. Could very well be a factor in this match later on. Oh! CM Punk bashing Kenny Omega's hand right at the back of that table. Ooh, V-trigger by Omega out of nowhere. Here's the cover to win the matchup. Kick out by Punk. But Omega looking for an early victory. Here we go. Punk on his shoulders. The one-winged angel. Can that be it early on? Hook of the leg. Kenny Omega has already won the Texas Death Match against CM Punk.
Here is your winner, Kenny Omega!
As Jack Perry and Kenny Omega celebrate. Not much needed to get the victory, as Kenny Omega has earned himself momentum heading into the triple threat match at Money in the Bank. You gotta think Kenny Omega celebrating that victory, believing that in London, England, in just under 2 weeks' time, will Kenny Omega become a two-time WWE United Kingdom champion? We find out at Money in the Bank. What a win for Kenny Omega here on Monday Night Raw. Well, we are back here on Monday Night Raw, and it is time for our last Money in the Bank qualifying match of the night. Another women's qualifying match for Money in the Bank. Who is going to be the 5th woman to qualify for the women's Money in the Bank ladder match? We are going to find out right now. Of course, earlier on tonight, Raquel Rodriguez successfully qualified. What the fuck was Indy Hartwell doing? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention all the women in this match. Of course, Dakota Kai, Zoe Stark, Chris Statlander, and Indy Hartwell. Of course, Zoe Stark and Chris Statlander, 2 former AEW TBS champions in Universe mode. Dakota Kai and Indy Hartwell both yet to become champions in Universe mode. Of course, there are 4 women who have already qualified for the 2nd annual Women's Money in the Bank qualifying match. Those 4 being Liv Morgan, Tegan Knox, Carmella, and Raquel Rodriguez. So look at this. Zoe Stark with a kendo stick on Indy Hartwell. Of course, first woman who gains pinfall or submission will be the 5th woman to qualify for Money in the Bank. Ooh, nice throw there by Stark. And a springboard cross body. Here's the cover there by Zoe. Will she head to Money in the Bank? Kick out. And Dakota Kai of Damage Control. Oh, wait a minute. Ooh, nice clothesline there. Statlander wanting a elbow drop. Indy saying no. And now look at these strikes. Ooh, another clothesline by Statlander, and one for Indy as well. Zoe Stark and Chris Statlander reigniting their rivalry here in Universe mode. Both ending up on Monday nights. Statlander now with a big power bomb to Indy. But now Zoe. Statlander on her shoulders rolls her up. Zoe Stark appears to be in control of this qualifying match so far. Ooh, big knee And now went for a bulldog. Statlander able to counter very efficiently. And now a double choke bomb. Statlander making her way outside the ring, appears to be looking for a weapon. Indy saying no. DDT on the outside. Looks like all four ladies are going to do battle on the outside of the ring. Dakota Kai brought back inside the ring. And Dakota Kai grabbing that kendo stick, bashing it over the face of Chris Statlander. Still to come tonight, Cody Rhodes issuing another U.S. Open challenge to anyone on the Raw roster that wants an opportunity. And then our main event, Seth Rollins will have to find two partners of his choosing to take on the new and improved Blackpool Combat Club in six-man tag team action. This Monday Night Raw is far from over, as Statlander appears to be in control for the time being, bringing Dakota Kai back inside the ring again, but none of the other women with any intentions of getting back in the ring. Oh, Dakota attempted a suicide dive, didn't really connect all that well, as Statlander trying to throw Dakota into the steel steps, didn't end up working. And again, Dakota brought back inside. None of the other women want to get back in the ring. I need to stop doing fatal four-way matches, I feel. And Zoe Stark now brought back inside the ring. Dakota Kai now. And now Indy getting back in the ring. But Zoe Stark into a nice cross body cover. Hook of the leg. Oh, Zoe almost ended up qualifying for the match. Look at the elbows now of Zoe Stark. Drop kick by Kai, sending Stark down. Now face to face with Chris Statlander. But Indy Hartwell, glam slam connects on Dakota. Meanwhile, Statlander going for an Alabama slam, connecting on Zoe Stark. Indy went for a cover, didn't really work out too well. Look at the power of Chris Statlander, taking Indy down with ease. And now Chris Statlander and Dakota Kai. Look at Statlander just toying with Dakota Kai. And now turns her attention to Stark. Statlander could almost be a bodyguard in her own right. And now Indy back inside the ring into a big sidewalk slam. Going for the cover. Didn't realize Zoe was right there, breaking up the cover. And now Dakota Kai. Oh, into a Hurricane Rana, spiking Indy Hartwell. And now Statlander bringing Dakota into the corner. Zoe Stark tried to attack her with a steel chair in hand. Oh, went to drive Dakota into the turnbuckle. Didn't really work. So much action in this fatal four-way match. We'll try to do everything we can to call every bit of the action. As Zoe Stark, nope, Statlander able to counter. Dakota Kai now has Indy and a little bit of a submission hold there. Chris Statlander doesn't realize that Indy could tap. Look at the knees by Statlander on Zoe Stark, and now a fall-away slam. And now taking Dakota down as well. Statlander is in complete control of this match. But Dakota, look at this. Oh my God, the knees right on the back of the neck. Dakota Kai, is she getting the Money in the Bank? No. That was almost it for Dakota Kai of Damage Control. Nice slam there by Statlander. Oh, Zoe Stark throwing a baseball bat to Dakota Kai. Look at Statlander go. Here's the cover, and Zoe Stark not allowing that to happen. Indy, though, who will win this fatal 4-way match? Cover. Oh, tombstone pile driver by Statlander. Dakota Kai looks down and out. Oh, drop kick by Zoe. Didn't really connect all that well. Wait a minute. Andy Hartwell with a cover. Andy Hartwell tried to steal the match and it didn't work. She clearly saw what Liv Morgan did last week. And now Indy going for another cover. Zoe Stark was right there. And DDT by Zoe, but Statlander from behind. Going for the clothesline. And now Dakota went for the detonation kick. Statlander able to get out of it. Look at these two. A little bit of an exchange, jockeying for position. And now Dakota Kai. Oh my God, look at the kicks and taking Zoe Stark down. Zoe Stark has no idea what's hit her. Look at Zoe go though. Big barrage of strikes. And now Zoe going for the suplex. No. Dakota able to get out of it. Indy though. Indy Hartwell from behind. No. Dakota saying no. Now going for it. Another submission. And on Indy Hartwell. But Zoe Stark right there to break it up. Statlander now. Oh. Throwing the chair on Dakota Kai. Chokeslam backbreaker there by Kai. And now has Zoe. Into the detonation kick. This could be it. Dakota Kai with the cover. Is she going to Money in the Bank? No. Indy Hartwell at the last possible moment. Breaking up the cover. Statlander back in the ring as well. Could be a while before we determine which one of these four ladies is going to the Money in the Bank ladder match. Indy Hartwell stretching the body. Meanwhile, Zoe Stark has Dakota Kai into a drop kick. Here's the cover. Indy doesn't realize it. Zoe Stark is going. No, that was at the last possible millisecond. Indy now takes Stark down. But Statlander able to recover. And you gotta think frustration setting in. Statlander with the kendo stick. Well, Statlander realizes. Statlander into a senton bomb. And now Statlander with a cover. And now Indy breaking it up. This match has been absolutely nuts. And now taking Statlander down. Indy saying, what do I have to do? There's not one, not two, but three women I need to put away if I want to go to London, England. What is it going to take? 3 clotheslines by Indy Hartwell. Now getting out of the ring. Statlander from behind. Oh, went for the elbow. Missed. These ladies want to beat the hell out of each other. Now Dakota Kai and Chris Statlander working together on Indy Hartwell. Wait a minute. Oh, Statlander wanted a big knee of some sorts. Oh, I think John Cone got a little bit of that exchange. Now a baseball bat. I think Zoe was going Z360. And Scorpion Death drop by Dakota Kai. These women are so resilient. Big boot by Indy. And now Indy gonna focus on Chris Statlander. Doesn't look like it's gonna seem to work. Into the famouser. Cover. But Dakota Kai breaking it up. Zoe Stark. Z360 on Dakota Kai. Cover. Hook of the leg. Zoe Stark is going to Money in the Bank. Zoe Stark. We always said she is due for a big future in universe mode, as she has punched her ticket to London, England. Can we be looking at our second ever Women's Money in the Bank winner? We are going to find out in just under 2 weeks at Money in the Bank. What a win for Zoe Stark here tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our co-main event of the evening, as it is now time for the U.S. Open Challenge. Who will step up and get a chance at the United States title? Oh, wait a minute. It's the former Intercontinental Champion, Grayson Waller, has stepped up to the plate. And you see, of course, his win both the Intercontinental becomes United States champion. Defended the United States. Rhodes will defend against Grayson Waller. Again, gonna put that prestigious championship on the line. Doesn't give a damn. Waller now tope suicida. But Cody Rhodes now not messing around. Immediately bringing Waller back inside the ring, going for another roll through pay dirt. And I don't think Rhodes really expected this much fight out of Grayson Waller, and now he's going to fight at the same pace as his opponent. Shades of the Nature Boy into a nice knee strike there. Looked like Austin Theory tried introducing a chair. Referee John Cone staying right on top of the action. Rhodes, though, could be looking for it. Into the crossroads to Grayson Waller. Can this be enough to retain? He does. Cody Rhodes is still champion.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE United States Champion,
Cody Rhodes once again retains the gold, keeping his prestigious U.S. Championship reign alive. You gotta think, though, with how prestigious Cody Rhodes' reign has become, who could be next? And who, if anyone, will dethrone the American Nightmare? Valiant effort by Grayson Waller. Cody Rhodes, though, retains in our co-main event. Well, it is main event time here on episode 23 of Monday Night Raw here on season 2, as it is time for trios action here tonight, as it is time for the Blackpool Combat Club once again to be in action for the first time in full force.
is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring at a combined weight of 680 pounds.
Claudio Castagnoli, John Moxley, and Pac, the new and improved Blackpool Combat Club, are here. And of course, John Moxley, a couple of months ago, betraying Seth frickin' Rollins, the undisputed Universal Champion, to stake his claim to the top prize here on Monday Night Raw. John Moxley failed to win the championship at All In, but it was confirmed that John Moxley will receive one final chance at Money in the Bank Jon Moxley introducing a new friend and a former friend. This version of the Blackpool Combat Club could promise to be an intimidating and dominant force, and once again the BCC mocking the death of the Shield. Of course, Roman Reigns, part of SmackDown, new World Heavyweight Champion. And that's another thing Jon Moxley said. Your two partners cannot be from SmackDown and cannot be the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. So Seth Rollins has to find two whole new partners that will be willing to team up with the champion, the top of the food chain, Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins, who has held that championship ever since Night of Champions.
Weighing in at 217 pounds, he is the undisputed WWE Universal Champion.
And that's the thing, Seth Rollins in his many years here in WWE has made a whole lot of enemies. Seth Rollins, he even said it himself, he doesn't have a whole lot of friends left here on Universe Mode. Definitely not here on Monday Night Raw, especially now that he holds what everybody wants. Seth Rollins, the undisputed WWE Champion, who as he chose to be his partners against the BCC. Oh, whoa. This is a surprise. Jimmy Uso.
Bloodline from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 251 pounds.
Jimmy Uso of the Bloodline is here in support of Seth Rollins. And you gotta think, maybe Jimmy Uso was sent out here by the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns to help his brother Seth Rollins, because Roman Reigns cannot. Of course, we saw Jimmy Uso's tag team partner, his brother Solo Sikoa, earlier tonight qualify for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Jimmy Uso is here to help the WWE champ. But that's one partner down. Who else has agreed to team up with Seth Rollins here tonight? Oh, wait a minute. Who the hell is this?
And from Aberdeen,
Oh my God.
weighing in at 210 pounds, Bryan Danielson.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the former member of the Blackpool Combat Club. A man we have not seen since Backlash, where he failed to defeat Cody Rhodes for the United States Championship. Bryan Danielson has returned to Monday Night Raw. Bryan Danielson, one of the greatest wrestlers on the planet. We thought he possibly retired after Backlash because that was his last opportunity to win a championship. Bryan Danielson, nothing left to lose, deciding to defend Monday Night Raw against the Blackpool Combat Club. What a shock that Bryan Danielson, lacing up the boots once again, returning to Raw and helping Seth Rollins and Jimmy Uso against the Blackpool Combat Club. Holy smokes, what a main event we have on tap. Rollins, Uso, and Danielson against the BCC six-man tag team action here right now. And of course, first man who gains pinfall or submission will get the win. Pac with a nice knee to Jimmy Uso in the corner. Moxley going after his former brother and Bryan Danielson. Claudio Castagnoli and Seth Rollins doing battle. Of course, with numerous battles between Rollins and Castagnoli here in Universe Mode. But Pac helping out his new tag team partner. Pac, a former world heavyweight champion in his own right. A lot of people really seem to forget about that the Bastard was a former world champ. Mox with a nice boot to Jimmy Uso. And now it's the BCC 3-on-1 on Jimmy Uso. But Jimmy must have seen this coming. Danielson, though, from behind, a knee right to the back of the Bastard. And now going after his former tag team partner, Claudio Castagnoli. Claudio and Mox definitely were probably pissed that Danielson decided to come out of hiding and try to help the quote-unquote traitor, the WWE champion Seth Rollins. But the BCC are doing very well here. Oh, knee by Mox, and Jimmy Uso's bleeding, and an Alabama slam by Claudio. Meanwhile, Danielson and Pac doing battle, first time ever. It is now Bryan Danielson and Pac inside the ring. Danielson, though, with the guillotine on Pac, middle of the ring. Who would have thought we'd see Pac main event an episode of Raw? Oh, nice takedown there by Bryan. Meanwhile, there is action going on all around the arena here. Oh, Castagnoli taking Rollins down. Jon Moxley continuing to beat down Jimmy Uso. Of course, the brother of the current hardcore champion from SmackDown main event, Jey Uso. Meanwhile, Pac with a nice Hurricane Rana. Pac and Bryan Danielson delivering a wrestling classic right before our very eyes. Could you imagine seeing these two go one-on-one? Danielson with Pac right in the ring. Castagnoli bringing Rollins back inside the ring. Oh, into an elbow. Inadvertently taking out Pac, his own partner. And Danielson laying out Claudio. Meanwhile, Seth Rollins on the top rope. Nice arm drag there. And now Rollins and Danielson looking to work together. 2-on-1 on the fallen Claudio Castagnoli. Claudio, also a former WWE champion in his own right. Danielson flying out. Here's the cover. Pac doesn't realize it. Now he does. Breaking up the cover, but continuing to attack Seth Rollins. Pac all alone. Ooh, big flip kick of some sorts. It was a long time before we saw Pac before he re-emerged as a new member of the Blackpool Combat Club. Danielson now outside the ring. Pac could be looking to fly. Here we go. Takes Danielson down. Meanwhile, Moxley backbreaker to Jimmy Uso. And now it's Rollins and Claudio in the ring. This is awesome chants by the fans in attendance. What a main event we have here. Castagnoli rolls up Rollins to pin the WWE champion. No. Now Jimmy Uso in the ring. But Claudio beating down on Uso. Rollins trying to help out. Roll through. Super kick to Claudio. And now Rollins bringing Pac into the corner. But Rollins doesn't realize 2 out of 3 members of the BCC are here. But now everyone's in the ring. Clothesline by Uso and a splash. And Danielson with the bell lock on Claudio. Jimmy trying to play bodyguard. Trying to keep the #1 contender Jon Moxley at bay. Claudio with Danielson up on his shoulders into the burning hammer. But Rollins and Uso trying to beat down on Claudio Castagnoli. But meanwhile, Pac and Jon Moxley are here. Oh, big shot by Pac. Look at the blood on Pac's face into a suplex on Bryan. Meanwhile, Rollins and Mox once again tangling horns. These two men destined to fight forever, clearly. Rollins flies, takes down Moxley. And now Jimmy Uso making his way back inside the ring. Bulldog on Pac. What an episode of Raw this has become. And now Claudio Castagnoli with elbow drops on Danielson. Wait a minute, Mox. into the paradigm shift. Pac takes out Jimmy. And now Moxley looking to beat down on Danielson. Meanwhile, Pac cover on Rollins. Jimmy Uso at the last possible moment breaking it up for Rollins. And Moxley with a punch right to Jimmy. The Blackpool Combat Club are enjoying this onslaught. Takes Uso down. This is the killer instinct that the BCC needed. Well, Pac wanted something. Mox says, no, let me handle it. And, oh, Claudio laying out Jimmy Uso. Mox with Jimmy lying in wait. Swiss uppercut. And now Pac and... Wait a minute. Moxley has Jimmy into the Death Rider. Here is the cover for the victory for the BCC. And it's over. The new Blackpool Combat Club wins here tonight. Jon Moxley, Pac, and Claudio Castagnoli with a victory here tonight. We knew that these guys were going to seem like a dominant force, and it appears they are. And Jon Moxley has earned himself huge amounts of momentum heading in to Money in the Bank. Can Jon Moxley become a five-time undisputed WWE champion at Money in the Bank, now with Claudio and Pac by his side? What a win for the BCC here on Monday Night Raw. And ladies and gentlemen, that will have to conclude episode 23 of Monday Night Raw here on Universe Mode. If you like this video, be sure to leave a like, be sure to subscribe, be sure to turn post notifications on so that way you never miss an upload. And until next time, this has been your boy Willie Does Wrestling. I will see you in the next video. Be good, people, and peace.